Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and my camera might be a little crooked. That's a little weird. That better? I think it's better. Anyway, it's time for another update video. I usually do these once every 2 to 4 months, depending. And I always try and get one up if I'm going on a trip. And hey, I'm going on a trip, so it's time for an update video. That's right. This is going up the day before or the day of me flying out to Anaheim, California for Blizzcon. I'm going to be at Blizzcon this year. I'm very, very excited. It's going to be my first Blizzcon. I've been a huge fan of Blizzard games since I was just a little kid. And while I may have fallen out of enjoying them as much as I have in the past, I still do enjoy playing Blizzard games, and they're always really high quality, and that just can't be argued. Whether you like their games or not, there's a level of polish and shine behind their games that just is impossible to match pretty much everywhere else. Regardless, I'm going to be there. So if you're going to be at BlizzCon, say hi. If you see me walking around, don't be afraid if I'm walking around with people or someone. Just come up and say hi. That's really why I'm there. As much as I'm excited to see Blizzard stuff, I'm excited to meet fans, and I'm excited to see all my LA friends, which I don't get to see very often, maybe like 3 or 4 times a year. So I'm excited. Regardless, let's give an update on the channel, what things are going on the channel, and what to expect while I'm away, which things do tend to shake up. So if you're watching something later on in the next couple days, and you see in the comment section, hey, where's this, or hey, where's that, or why isn't this video up, just point into this video. I'm going to try to explain everything that I can. So first and foremost, huge thank you to the support on things like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, the Return to Zomboid, all that stuff. I didn't expect it, especially on Cataclysm. I kind of expected it on Zomboid, but on Cataclysm I didn't, because let's be honest, it's just not a pretty game. It's a very deep, intricate experience to play, and it's a really good vehicle for storytelling and emerging gameplay, but if you're not into kind of like using your imagination, I can't imagine it's incredibly fun to watch, though I do my best to try and tell the story that is happening in my head, which is why which is my way of trying to make that kind of thing an entertaining thing to see or watch. And while I expected a small group of fans to be super pumped about it, I didn't expect as many people to love it. So thank you for the huge support on that. And obviously the return of Zomboid and all that stuff, really, really great. Damn it, I was fighting this yawn. This is what happens when I backlog. I'm just tired all the time. I was fighting that yawn really hard. I failed. Okay. Other than that, obviously, the other thing happening on the channel was the diss track stuff. Me and all my really good YouTube friends were like, why don't we make diss tracks on one another for fun? And we knew it was going to be a good time. We didn't expect it to be that much fun, that creatively challenging, and that fulfilling. And it's just been a blast, and I really couldn't ask for better friends than what I have now. It's really something to be surrounded by people who are creatively driven like you are, and to always be pushing each other to do better. And this was one of those times where it was great. And the community, the fans, the people who watched have been nothing but incredibly supportive, and I'm so proud of the community for that, because things like that can easily go south really quickly if enough people take it the wrong way, or they take it too seriously, or they start shitting on people for bad raps or whatever. But man, it's been great. So thank you. Seriously, it's been absolutely just fantastic the whole way through. Okay, let's talk about the trip. So I'm gonna be gone starting on Thursday. I'm flying out, and I'm flying back on Tuesday, and the series are gonna switch up. There will be very little, if any, Cataclysm, Zomboid, the stuff that you've been seeing. There's 2 reasons for that, really. One, when I play those games, I like to do 1 episode a day and really only keep myself 1 or 2 days ahead at max, because especially with Cataclysm, where I'm still learning the game, the comment sections have been really, really, really helpful. And while I don't remember every single tip written to me, the tips that have been given have just completely improved my play from day one, and I like to kind of keep up with that. Also, the other thing is, those games are not bingeable to me. It's very difficult for me to play those games for long periods of time. My brain starts to fry. They require a lot of focus, and while commentating and also trying to pay attention to all the little details, it drains me very quickly, and I get tired and bored of them fast. And then if I only do 1 or 2 a day, and then I come back the next day, I'm refreshed and like pumped. I am just my body is fighting back today. If I wait a day and then come back the next day, I'm just pumped to keep playing. But there's something about playing them for long periods of time where my brain just starts to ooze out of my ears. There's just too much going on. So when I go on trips and I want to backlog, I like to play things that I deem bingeable. Subnautica is kind of my go-to survival game for that. I adore Subnautica, and I haven't played the game in like 3 or 4 updates, and the game is drastically better than last time I played. It's polished, it's optimized, there's a lot more going on, and I just binged the hell out of it, and I loved every minute of it, and I kind of want to play more, but I'm full up on the backlog. There is going to be a weird gap in Subnautica. There won't be a day that's missed, but my episode 4 that I recorded, my vocal audio got all corrupted and I couldn't use it. So I scrapped episode 4. So it's going to go, what was episode 5 is now episode 4. So it's going to be like 18 minutes of video. That whole video is gone where I make progress. So it's going to seem like a weird jump, and I might be referring to things that happened to a video that's not there. I acknowledge it in the final video because I realized I needed one more video after that all happened. I did it the next day. But I apologize for that. Let's go, Mathis. The other thing is, me and Sinvicta, we're going to Blizzcon, so we did some Heroes of the Storm to fill up our schedules while we were gone. That was really fun to get back to that game. It's been a while since I played Heroes of the Storm. And then I'm going to try and get a couple more things. Divinity. So we have one more episode of Divinity going live on Thursday, and then we're out because we ran out of time. We didn't have time to get together and backlog for when I'm gone. I'm going to try and get a couple more things here and there just to kind of pepper the schedule with a little bit of more random stuff, but I can't promise you anything because it is 9 p.m. On the November 1st, and I have to be up at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, aka I'm not sleeping tonight, and I need to get everything uploaded. Thumbnails, description, tags, the whole gamut for all the videos that are going live, so I apologize for that. But I'll be back on Tuesday night, though, so, you know, we'll be back to normal on Wednesday/Thursday, depending on how minorly jet-lagged I am. Not giving the satisfaction. Other than that, just thank you. The other thing I did too, if you didn't watch it, Halloween episode of Judge Mathis went live last Friday. Really one of my favorite episodes that I've ever made. Really, really great. Me and Dean worked really hard on it, and it was really fun. It was a really good episode. I suggest you go watch it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a second channel where I do bi-weekly episodes of video game reviews, and it's really, really enjoyable. But that's it. Everything else is going great. The channel had been super great. It's been really good to kind of get back to my roots and kind of play the survival stuff that really put me on the map while obviously doing the video game review stuff over on Judge Mathis, and working with Dean is always great. And if you're on the Patreon, man, the community on the Patreon Discord has just been phenomenal. You guys are just some of the most friendly, welcoming people, and I just love chatting with you guys every day. Kind of like, it's kind of my escape from like stressing out over backlogging for a trip, being able to hang out with people that are just like, hey man, it's all good, relax, everything's gonna be great. So thank you if you guys are watching, I appreciate that. I will be back on Tuesday. Everything will be good. If I missed something, drop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll try to address it while I'm like relaxing at the con when I can. But I'll be back one way or another, and I'll see you guys when I return. Bye-bye.